Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Great Reinvention series. I'm Krista Rizzo, certified coach, reinvention expert, and professional permission granter. That is a new moniker that we are using. I'm actually in the middle of a reinvention and rebrand of my own, so I thought it would be interesting and fun to have these conversations with you guys because I know a lot of us have been through a lot in the last 2 years, and transformation and reinvention has been part of that. So today I want to talk about a few pieces. This reinvention for your business, for entrepreneurs and creatives and business owners, is going to be a few different videos because there's a lot to say, and I like to keep these videos to less than 10 minutes, around the 5 minute mark, because I'd like for them to be short and useful tools. And so, if you are a creative or an entrepreneur or somebody who has their own business, how have you had to reinvent yourself or your business in the last 2 years? For a lot of people, this pandemic that we're still living under, 22 months later, crazy, has forced us to kind of step outside of our comfort zone and do things that we never expected we'd have to do. If you're a service-based business like myself, pre-pandemic, I was going to events, I was speaking at events, I was coaching in real time. I was doing a lot of virtual coaching, so that wasn't new for me, which was good. But post-pandemic or during the pandemics, we're still here, I've done 99.9% of my business virtually. I've spoken at over 350 corporate clients to talk to them about reinventing their lives, helping their employees reinvent their lives, dealing with mental health and stress and being resilient and all these important topics that we've had to have conversations about. And so for me, I had to pivot. I had to figure out how to stay visible and stay consistent and still bring revenue into my business without having to go out there and physically be on location. Now, I've been on a few different locations in the last several months, and it's been lovely to be back in live and in person in places. But now we've got this Omicron variant that has kind of stepped that back a little bit, which is a bummer. But being able to have different facets of my business has been very helpful for me. I have been working with clients in these last 2 years to help them either take their side hustle or their small online business or small hobby, if you will, to something bigger, right? They want to turn that into a full-time job. They want to get out of the 9 to 5. They want to not have to, they want to be able to create their own destinies, quite honestly. And that can be really exciting, except you have to kind of know where to start. And if you're somebody who hasn't done it before, it can feel overwhelming. Yes, you might want to, bake cakes for people, but where do I start getting the word out? Where do I start doing all these things? How do I actually start a business that can be sustainable and productive and, revenue generating for me to be able to not have my job? And I think, COVID definitely did that for us, right? It gave us the opportunity to step back and really look at our lives and take stock in what was important and what could be put on pause. And being able to do that has been really helpful for a lot of different people. When we went into quarantine mode, commuting stopped and schedules got more free and we had more time and less distraction to do things, to cultivate things, to create things, to introduce things out there into the world. And that's been exciting to see. I've had the opportunity to work with several clients who have been doing that and watching their businesses flourish and take shape has been really a lovely, wonderful thing. And so where do you start? This video series is going to be about the steps you need to take or challenge yourself with in order to create sustainable businesses for yourself and be able to do the things that you want to do and create that lifestyle that you're interested in having. And for each of us, it's a different definition. Success is a different definition for all of us, right? Somebody, might equate, financial freedom with success. And I think, a lot of us do. But for other people, it could be something like being able to spend more time with their family, being able to spend more time giving back to their community, being more involved in things, or it could be a combination of those things. And I think for me, it's a combination. So, where do we start? The first answer is with a plan, right? You can't go into something without having some kind of plan of attack on how to do it. If you are somebody who has a service-based company like myself, you're a coach or you're a therapist, or you're somebody who you are the product, where you're the product. I mean, I have books and I have courses and I have things like that you can do, but I'm the product. And so my clients need to see me as their resolution or their solution to their issues. And what happens there is being able to provide that for them in a way that feels comfortable and workable and doable is important. So, how do we do it? We start with a plan. Plans are important. Strategy. Mapping out the actual things that we need, the services we're going to provide, the cost associated with it, and all of the things that we need to be able to build our business. Plan is number one. And from that plan, we go into deeper things. Do we want to start out online? And do we want to offer tangible goods? Am I making something? Am I making pottery? Am I making candles? Am I making food? What am I making to be able to put out there to the world? And how am I going to transport that to them, my end game, my client, effectively, efficiently, and cost effectively as well, right? There's a company that I like to buy their products from. And when I go to buy their products online, I realize that they're charging $20 in shipping. I'm not buying their product for $20 in shipping, but I will go find them in the store and buy it in a store. So keep taking into consideration the things that will hinder you from purchasing a product or increase your chances of purchasing that product. Incentive is important. So today, if you are somebody who wants to start a business or sustain a business, what does your plan look like? What are the elements in your plan, and how are you going to make that work for you? What are the pieces that you see as the most important things to have your business be thriving and successful and sustainable? Start with a plan. Lots of really great tools out there to get you that plan, or reach out to me and I will help you put that roadmap together. I've done it for a lot of people and I can help do it for you. That was today's lesson. Tomorrow we're going to talk about money and where it comes from and how you can get it and who you can reach out to be creative to finance your business without having to bankrupt yourself, because I know people who have done that too. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll be back here tomorrow.